Good evening. I'm a very nosy type of person. You might have gained that already. And I'm always interested to see what other people, other YouTubers are producing. And you might be interested to see who I am subscribed to. So I'm going to do a wee run through on the main people who I'm subscribed to, or that I'm subscribed to, and ones that I would regularly post to or get posts from. And the first guy is that I'm going to do is Bacon Soda. So I'll just click on him. And there he is.
Hi chums, I've got something to show you here that I said about...
This is Brenton, Bacon Soda, and he's a down-to-earth guy, talks with realism, has plenty of earthy type realism about him. If you're interested in anything garden related, potato related, if you're interested in his wood turning, because he's an expert, you know, this, you know, he's just so well worth watching. And I discovered him early on in my YouTubing, and I'm always interested in what Brendan has got going and what he has to say. Plenty of wee stories, plenty of going back in time and relating things from the past, and plenty of common sense. So all round good egg, Brenton Bacon Soda. And there he is.
Hi chums, I've got something to show you here that I said about...
This is Brenton Bacon Soda, and he's a down-to-earth guy, talks with realism, has plenty of earthy type realism about him. If you're interested in anything garden related, potato related, if you're interested in his wood turning, because he's an expert, you know, this, you know, he's just so well worth watching. And I discovered him early on in my YouTubing, and I'm always interested in what Brendan has got going and what he has to say. Plenty of wee stories, plenty of going back in time and relating things from the past, and plenty of common sense. So all round good egg, Brenton Bacon Soda. This is Jerry McFay, and what Jerry doesn't know about all the mountains of Northern Ireland and many down south as well, you know, it's not worth knowing. He takes you on explorations and tours, guided tours around all sorts of mountain walking areas, mountain paths, trails, and you know, he goes out in all weathers as well. This guy is phenomenal, and he shows you the best ways, the best routes, and such like. He describes the wildlife and the environment, and you know, so good, this guy, Jerry, and very, very down to earth, ordinary guy. No airs and graces or anything like that about him. Just, you know, gives out good, sound information and advice, and a very likeable guy. This is Michael Crow's channel. Michael comes from down south, and Michael is passionate about his music, his singing, and very often he sings unaccompanied, or he will accompany himself on the keyboard, and he sings a lot of the old songs that most young people of today aren't interested in. So if you enjoy you know, his repertoire, which I do, it's something that I could never do. Michael's a man for you, and he puts in a few travelogues and as well. Good guy. This is a local guy. This is Stig's World over from Newton Ards, and these are some of his videos. Quite a selection of different topics. He's very much into modelling. He's very much into drones. He's very much into caravanning, and all round good guy. I like what he does, so I've certainly learnt a lot from him as well. He's introduced me to different sites that I would not have known about, and in fact I've met up with quite a few of these YouTubers, local YouTubers. Brenton, Bacon Soda, I've met up several times. Stig's World, one or two others that aren't putting up videos anymore. So but that's always a fun thing to do. And this is another YouTuber I follow. It's Lennon and McCartney Fanatic, and he lives up in round Lurgan, Portadown, Craigavon area, and as the title suggests, he's a fanatic about the Beatles, and he also does frequent videos in round Lurgan, and he's into wildlife, he's into buzzards in particular, but he has a lot of good stuff. You know, he's videoed a red kite several times. He covers a lot of stuff that I like. And with FlowerFury, we jump to the Australian continent. This is where she lives, south eastern corner of Australia. And to get a take on the vegetation and wildlife of this part of the world, look no further than FlowerFury. She takes you around for tours of her extensive hillside garden, and introduces you to all the plants and all the animals and all the bird life, which I find fascinating, comparing it to our own. And she is so knowledgeable about flowers. This is WildSuburbia UK. This is Andy and his son run this channel, and they go all over England and visit nature reserves and whatnot, and document on video what they see. Now there's the type of videos that they're doing. Brilliant stuff. And again, Andy is extremely particular and extremely professional in what he does. Brilliant photography. This is another guy I'm subscribed to. This is SocalUrbex, and it's SocalUrbex means urban exploring of places people would not normally go to, abandoned villages, abandoned mansions, cemeteries and stuff like that, and giving you a wee bit of history and background about places he visits. And it's always good to get somebody's viewpoint from outside of Northern Ireland, or indeed outside Ireland or the entire United Kingdom. So I have subscribed to SocalUrbex. If you're into drones, and if you're into drones that film castles and old houses and all that sort of thing right around Northern Ireland, Ulster, Ireland, this is the man for you. Rod Picker Drones UK. I mean, this guy has just been all over the place. Abandoned castles, burnt down mansions, and all sorts of. He puts ideas in my head. Look at this, Jackson's Folly Fork Hill. I'd love to visit that. And this is Belfast Facts, or Bell Facts. It's Connor or Concher, and this is a young YouTuber, and he's, I mean, I'm an oldie, but he's a young fella, so it's great to see what a young man's perspective is of our history and stuff like that. There he's done the Strand Cinema. Haven't seen it yet now. I'll look at it. It's so Art Deco Belfast, and a lot of stuff that he has covered actually I have covered, but some of the stuff that he's covering I haven't. So again, this guy gives me a good ideas. This is Liam, an Englishman, and his channel is called A Shot of Wildlife, and this boy is really knowledgeable about wildlife, UK wildlife, and he has multiple videos and they are top class, and they're very educational actually, and he has the manner of a teacher as he introduces these videos to us, and I have certainly learned an awful lot from him. This is a fabulous channel. This is videos of Irish farming life, the old ways that your grandfather used to do or your father used to do. This is an amazing channel with lots of old and new footage, tractors, horses, how to, doing the flax and all the rest of it. It's just brilliant. This is Belfast Jack's wonderful channel, and Belfast Jack is really into nostalgia and going back in time. Probably about the same age as myself, and you can look at those those videos for yourself. He's into music, he's into Northern Ireland old ways, old personalities from way back when. And I don't know where he gets these videos from. I've never asked him, but they're, you know, they're nostalgia. And I'm glad he's doing this, because otherwise these videos are not going to be accessible to too many people. So if you're tired of watching me, and I don't blame you, get on to some of those other folks that I have introduced to you. Okie doke.